Hey the unicorns, it's a coach and Yana back with another banger video. So first things first, I know you might be wondering why does she call us unicorns? That is because I've been filming videos about anxiety and stuff. So I was just thinking, wait, what if I were to call you guys unicorns? Because I feel like you guys are unique. I mean, have you ever heard someone saying, I've met a unicorn? Or, I feel like you guys, if you are living with anxiety, you are unique in a way. You're not just like anybody else. Same way as a unicorn isn't like just like any other horse in the world. And I'm not saying there are unicorns, I'm not saying they do exist, but that the only thing I could say is that they are unique. I mean, everybody knows that. So you are a unicorn. You are a unicorn. Don't forget to join the family if you want to. If you live with anxiety, then I think you are safe here because I got you guys I got y'all the deal. Okay, so like this video is a whole different video, right? It might be weird, it might be creepy, but the only thing I know is that it is helpful. Let me tell you the truth. I don't really know why I'm filming this video, right? Because I was watching this video, Transformation Church, and I think it's Pastor Mike. He said something about the darkness, the disappointment in the darkness being a way of development and something like that. He was talking about the deep. I don't really know how to explain this thing, but like something popped on my mind. I was like, wait. So, cause I would like yesterday, right? I was having an argument with this guy, in the unit. He was talking about God being everything we need, Jesus having our backs, the fact that he died for us and stuff. And I had a question. I was like, if Jesus is that powerful, why would he let people die? Why would he allow innocent people to be murdered by, people who have the satanism thingy? Why would he allow that? Why don't he just murder? Why doesn't God just kill all these people you know, who are murdering people or people who are forcing people into joining this Illuminati thing? Why doesn't he just end this thing and just allow his people to leave and enjoy the world and stuff, like live in peace without the demons and stuff? Like when I went to bed, before I went to bed actually, I got in my room, right? I think it was about 1 a.m. That's right, 1 midnight. I was up. That was the time I walked in my room, locked the doors, and then I just watched this video. And I couldn't finish it because I fell asleep. But something popped on my mind, right? I ignored it because, I was like, you know what? I don't believe this whole thing. And then today when I woke up, I just got straight into watching this video, listening to Pastor Mike, and a whole lot of things shifted from my mind. The question that I literally had this morning, midnight, the question that I had, I got answered. I got answered when watching that video, and this thing popped. I was like, wait. So I don't really know how to explain this because I don't want to sound weird, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm lying and stuff, because sometimes if someone were to speak about spirituality, and if you've never been into that position or you've never experienced such a thing, sometimes you might feel like it's a lie. And this video is made to make you understand what it is. It's made it like, I don't want this video to be more of a I don't know what to say, man. I don't want this video to be more of a hard video, a video that you don't understand, to make you like feel way more complicated than you already are. It shouldn't be complicated, I want to stretch everything out in a very simple way. So I will try my best to explain things in a more realistic way, rather than explaining them according to what I've been feeling or what I feel slash what I think. You understand? So today we're gonna be talking about anxiety and Illuminati, right? I'm gonna talk according to my experience, but I will make sure that I try to, use points that are kind of out there, like points that almost everyone knows, or situation that most of the people I think are going through, or whatever it is. spell my English, okay? Spell my English. Okay, is it anxiety or is it Illuminati? So, when it comes to Illuminati, things become different. They become hard to understand. They become hard to explain. That is why most of the people, I think, people who join Illuminati are suffering emotionally. They are struggling. They are dying from the inside because it is hard to explain such things to people who don't live with this thing. People who've never experienced this thing because, in this world, when someone were to talk about Illuminati, they would speak about death, they would talk about death contracts, sacrificing your family, drinking blood, and all that kind of stuff, which I'm not saying it doesn't exist because I've never been there physically, you understand? So it's a whole different thing. That is why I'm saying it's hard to explain and it's hard to understand if a person has never experienced that thing. And you guys must be wondering, why is she sharing this Illuminati thing? Because people aren't allowed to share such information, right? I think personally I got saved by God. I don't want to lie to you guys because I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of things. And I think it's because I couldn't share with my family because I thought it was just creepy because I didn't choose to kind of feel this Illuminati world around me, if I may say that, because I'm also confused, but I would like to share this thing with you. So I will make a plan, you guys. I know it's not safe. It might not be safe. These people might be watching me right now. As you all know, people say they kind of control the internet. So if they are watching, I'm the one at risk here. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? If I can help people, then I will. Because God told me that, as I was saying, I had a question. Why does God allow the demons to be alive in this world while he sees that people are struggling? That was the question. And today I got an answer. I was like, okay, if the disappointment in the darkness, which is anxiety, which is Illuminati, if God allows me to kind of feel this Illuminati world, because I had a question, why would he allow me to feel this? Why would he allow me to go through anxiety while he knows that I already have a lot of things going on in my life? Why would he, he didn't add, right? But because I didn't understand, that was what I was thinking. I was like, okay, God added Illuminati. He added anxiety. Now I'm confused. Is Illuminati even real? Like, why would he allow me to go through all this thing? And today I got an answer. You know what the answer was? The answer was, you have a YouTube channel. That's what Pastor Mike said. He said you should fix your net, right? He was reading Luke chapter 5 verse 4, something like that. I can't remember properly, but I highly recommend you guys to go ahead and check that video out, right? I got an answer today. You should fix your net. What do you have that God will use? How will God use you? What do you have? What do you have to provide for God to help you out? And I have a YouTube channel. That's the answer I got. I have a YouTube channel and I have experience of almost everything that is going on. Wait, why is this camera doing this? Now I felt like my camera was like jamming and stuff, which is kind of weird, right? Like I said, I got an answer today. The net that I have, what I have to provide, what I have to give to God in order to use me would be my YouTube channel. Because honestly, when I started realizing that I had anxiety, I was now antisocial. This thing pulled me away from socializing with people. I started hating people. I started fighting with my family for no reason. I started being this grumpy person. I was everything. I was all this. My personality just changed just like that. Everything about me changed. I was completely in the darkness. Completely changed the music that I used to listen to. Everything about me changed. My identity changed in a snap. So what I have would be my YouTube channel, because I can't socialize with people. It affected me so much that I can't even go back into socializing with a lot of people, but I try these days. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as it was a year ago or 2 years ago. It's not as bad as it was. It is better now, but I still am antisocial. So God allowed me to have this YouTube channel because He knew that I couldn't speak to people in person, but I'd rather sit in front of the camera and let you guys know what the hell is going on in this world. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying to you, but I hope you do. So let's get on this thing. So I have like written the meaning of anxiety down, and then I didn't want to search Illuminati because I mean I don't even know if what we have on the internet is real. I don't even know because they might just describe it as a good thing. They might just say the is it 6 brothers or something like that. I don't even know, man. It's the brotherhood or something like that. Am I even sure? I mean, we don't really know. We don't really know if what we have on the internet, the research that is there on the internet is real or not. So I'm not going to dwell on that stuff, okay? This is the answer. My question was, does anxiety make you hear voices in your head? Listen to the answer. Yes, severe anxiety can cause a person to hear voices. It's not that severe anxiety can lead to psychosis, but that severe anxiety stresses the body, and stress can cause psychosis like sensory symptoms such as hearing voices in your head, which aren't real. Listen to the last sentence, which aren't real. Now I'm starting to ask myself a question. You should ask yourself a question. If the voices aren't real, then why are the other voices more believable? I mean, come on, guys. You can hear voices. If you do hear voices, right? If you think you going through this Illuminati thing, of course you already have anxiety. Most of the people who have problems of anxiety, who are experiencing, people who are currently on a journey, kind of, I don't really know how to say this thing because I don't want to offend anybody, I don't want to say negative things, but if you think you are on a journey of Illuminati, it is highly possible that you got anxiety. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical student, I don't know anything about meds, but I know what I'm going through, and I know that there are people who are going through the same thing that I'm going through as well. So ain't nobody can tell me nothing, right? There are voices. The voices are different. And if you kind of like understand what I'm saying, or you can tell the difference, then you are safe. Then you are with me. Help me help me explain this to people who don't understand what it is that I'm talking about, right? So the voices are different. There might be voices like anxiety voices. Maybe you might be thinking, what like it's caused by stress. So let me just say you have a test to write, right? You have a test maybe on Monday, and today is Saturday, and you realize that you only have one more day to kind of like wrap everything up. And now you start doubting yourself, right? Because you have anxiety, you are antisocial, you can't communicate with a lot of people, maybe be in a study group and something like that. And then the voices come and be like, some people are out there in a study group, cross-nighting with other learners. They are doing things together, and here you are in your bedroom alone, studying alone. How sure are you that you will be able to manage? How sure are you that you will be able to pass? Or you kind of understand almost all the terms that you should understand, the terms that you should know when you write a test? Then comes the voices. They will start telling you it's not enough. They will start telling you that you should have went out there and studied with the other students. But it was the reason why you couldn't go at the end of the day. That is anxiety right there. And then there are these voices that come and say, you know what, you are tired. Why don't you just kill yourself? It comes in different ways. It might come, such voices also come like when you have depression and you have suicidal thoughts, of course, you know what I'm saying? But they do come in an Illuminati way. You know what I'm saying? They do come. And then they come in another different way where they be like, okay, they give you an offer. Have you ever been given an offer? I have been given an offer. Like the whole fucking year of my life, I've been given an offer. Every single day I have to fight this contract that I have to sign. The contract is real. Trust me. The contract is real. It is out there. It is out there because I've heard such voices and I can tell the difference now that this is anxiety and this is illuminati. I can tell the difference. I need you to be real with yourself. I need you to be alone. Sit by yourself. Ask yourself questions. Be real with yourself. Nobody wants to admit that, they have this problem of illuminati and stuff. Because it's creepy. I mean, nobody wants to be there. I don't want to be there either. But I didn't choose. God allowed me to go through this illuminati thing because He knew that one day I might help people out there to understand what it is that is going on. That's the thing I'm saying to y'all. So, the voices come in different ways, as I was saying, right? Let me elaborate this. I will further elaborate this, just in case you are new to this illuminati thing, or you just started hearing voices and you don't know what is going on. I don't want to freak you out. I don't want to freak you. I'm not saying you have this illuminati thing. Maybe it's just anxiety and it's voices. But if you think you know yourself, that is why you are watching this video, or else you would be like, okay, this is creepy, I'm passing, I'm scrolling. You would have scrolled, but the fact that you tapped on the video and watched it, there is something right there. So I need you to be careful. I need you to, if you hear these voices are something else. People take them lightly because they be like, okay, it's just a voice, there we go again, and then now I want to pop pills, I need to get high, or maybe get drunk, or be around people. And when you are around people, you can feel that there's a whole lot of burden inside you, like you're carrying a whole lot of things, and now you go to a whole lot of people, you add to your stress. So I need you to be careful. Give yourself time. I know it's hard. I know it's creepy. It is creepy to me as well. It still is today. When you hear voices, I need you to give yourself time. Sit and listen to the voices. Listen to what they say, because I think the biggest mistake that I used to make before I understand what it is, before today actually, is that when I hear voices, I would just ignore them. When I hear voices, I get up and get high. When I hear voices, I go out and hang out with people. When I hear voices, I try to watch videos on YouTube. I try to watch breads. I watch this, I watch that, watch movies, because I'm trying to ignore the voices. And the more I ignore, the more they pile up. And the more they pile up, the more you feel like, now it's high time. Now I need to die. You know what I'm saying? So voices come in different ways, and the contracts are real. They have come to me. Don't you think they did? They would come to me and be like, okay, I see you have a YouTube channel and you are, advising people about anxiety, but look at your video. You posted a video 4 weeks ago and you only have 2 views. Why don't you allow us to help you? Because I look up to a lot of YouTubers. There are people who buy Range Rovers with the money they earn from YouTube. People who own their own lip gloss business, which I like lip gloss. I don't know if you could already tell, which I also am looking forward to having. They know everything about you. They know you deep down. They know what you want in this world. They know how much money you desire. The contract is something else. They be pulling up on me and be like, you know what? We can grow your channel in just like that. Just sign the contract. You will have everything you want. They told me that, you don't have to sacrifice your family and stuff like that. That shit ain't real. How am I supposed to know that it's not real? Because from the first place, the demons be lying to everyone. It is a liar. So why should I believe that it won't make me sacrifice with my mother after signing this contract? There we go. That is the question that I have. I am never, ever going to sign this contract. Even if it takes me 10 years to grow on my YouTube channel, then so it be. If that is what God wants to happen with my channel, then so it be. What's the rush anyway? I mean, I've lived without YouTube for 18 years. What will make me... Why would I die now? Why would I die now? I mean, come on. If I have to struggle, then I will struggle. But I'm never ever going to sign that contract. So I am kindly asking you not to ever allow temptations that they have to influence your life. You need to make sure. That is why I'm saying, sit down and listen to what the voices are saying. You will be able to tell the difference, because I can't help you tell the difference. I mean, I've already tried. I gave you examples. But maybe they may not come to you as they came to me, because now they've heard what I said. They've heard what I said. They've heard that I made an example with school when it comes to anxiety and with the death contracts when it comes to Illuminati. Maybe to you they might come the other way around. So highly recommend you guys to listen to. So I highly recommend you guys to like allow yourself to listen to the voices, even if it's creepy. You know what I'm saying? You might just say a quick prayer and be like, ask God to be with you as you are about to listen to the voices. Might be weird at first, but I mean, you're the one who needs help. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not doing it. Don't think about people who aren't even going through what you are going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are around your friends and you can feel the voices coming, just pray. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they think about you. I mean, you are already weird. You got voices. So why is it more weird to pray to God to help you listen to the voices? Because you were gonna listen to the voices with God or without God. Does that make sense? I mean, pray to God about it. Tell Him, even if it's just a quick prayer, 10 seconds prayer, it's fine. Ask Him to be with you as you are about to listen to the voices, and ask Him not to allow you to be tempted, because you are human. The contract comes in different ways. I mean, they might tell you, girl, you don't even need school. I mean, come on. I mean, who likes studying? Not everyone enjoys studying. So, they come. When I study, they do appear and be like, yo, you're wasting your time. I mean, 7 years of school? Are you kidding? Just sign this thing and you'll be covered. You don't even need school. You don't need to have to pay school loans and stuff like that and struggle and, cross night, wasting your time. You should be doing things that you like. You should be out there with other celebrities. You should be out there buying a car. You should be in your apartment right now. You should be, and now you're thinking, shit. You know what I'm saying? That is why I am saying, if the voices come up to you, pray to God about it. And then listen to the voices, listen to what they say and say no. Because if you don't listen to the voices, they might come in other different ways, other different angles, which you won't be able you won't be aware of. So if you listen to the voices and something happens, you'll be like, okay, wait, I heard this, and I'm not going right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you ignore the voices, you are giving them more opportunities to come up with different aspects in order for them to conquer you. Highly recommend you guys to listen to what the voices say, and after listening to the voice, what the voices say no. Doesn't matter whether it is anxiety or it is illuminati, just say no to the voices. Now it gets hard when God is actually the one speaking to you, because God does speak to people, I believe, because what I heard right now, as when I was watching that video, it was a voice. It was a voice. Should I have said no? I don't think I should have said no, because I knew it was God. It wasn't illuminati, it wasn't anxiety, it wasn't anything else, it wasn't just my thoughts. That was God right there. Because if it wasn't God, I mean, I know myself. I've been filming a whole lot of videos and cancel them. It's a lot of videos that I've been trying to film. If it wasn't Him, and if this video wasn't meant to happen, then it wouldn't have. I mean, come on. I got distracted. Every time I get distracted, I just stop filming the video. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going back there. But I did come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm still interested. I would have lost interest like 5 minutes after. I'd be like, okay, you guys, and Illuminati, but I didn't. That was God right there. So you need to make sure, you need to be able to separate, is it God? Because with me, yo guys, it is hard. It's hard. It's tough right there. It is tough out there actually, because I got ancestors, right? They speak to me. They speak, right? Ancestors do speak. And then there's this Illuminati. Then there's God. And then there is anxiety. I got 4 different voices in my head. But I still am able to separate. I can tell the differences. What's okay now, okay, it's Illuminati and I'm not going there. Okay, now it's anxiety. Maybe anxiety, there's something that I'm supposed to be doing and I'm not doing. And then now I'm stressed, I hear voices in my head. They tell me, if you don't do this, then you're going to suffer. I can tell the difference. And I can tell when it's God. it's not the end of the world for you. I mean, people will judge. I know we'll get judged after filming this video. If people were to watch this video, they'll be like, she's demonic and all that kind of stuff. I didn't choose. I'm not demonic. Demons want me. I don't want them. That's the difference. You should see the difference. And I think that mentality of saying people are demonic while they are going through things they don't know what they are either, things that they didn't choose for themselves, is the reason why Illuminati is taking place, is taking over the world. It's because you guys are judging people who are going through this thing instead of listening to what they are saying. People are afraid of saying what it is that is happening in that world because they will be judged by you. Nobody chose to be followed by Illuminati. Nobody chose to. Nobody chose to. Nobody chooses to have an ancestral gift. Nobody chooses to have anxiety. I mean, unless if you are mentally disturbed in a way that is, I don't even know, and I don't want to judge. Nobody chooses. Nobody. So, just because this thing hasn't happened to you yet doesn't mean you should bash other people. That person is already going through a lot, and now you are adding. Yes, you are. Is it okay if I were to say it's your fault? It won't be okay. But it's okay for you to say it's somebody's fault that they are going through what they are going through. Stop. Stop helping Illuminati. Stop helping the demons. Stop helping the devil to conquer this world. Stop being selfish. What about that person? The person that you are beating, the person that you are bashing right now is already going through a lot. Don't you think you are helping the devil to kill that person? Don't you think you already are a murderer? Don't you think you were part of a murderer? Don't you think you were part of a murder? Don't you think so? Let us give people who are going through a lot a platform. Let us allow such people to explain, to tell us what the hell is going on, and not only know what is going on because we are nosy. We want to know what is happening in the other world. It's not about just the news. It's about the outcome. How are we going to be able to help such people? There we go. So I need you to know that it's okay. Whatever it is that you're going through, it's for a reason. God doesn't hate you. He didn't turn his back away from you. I mean, you've been suffering for your whole life, and I know you don't want to struggle anymore so much that you want to take the contract, so much that you want to allow the demons to take control over you, because now you're comparing yourself. You're thinking, oh my God, there are so many celebrities who are part of this thing, haven't died yet, still have their parents, but what are they doing? Do you think they are okay? I don't want to say names, but there are artists who've been trying to tell us about this Illuminati thing. According to music, with music, they tell us what is going on in that world in their music. Why don't they just say, I mean, these people go to a lot of interviews. Why doesn't a person just pull up and be like, yo, this is what is going on? Because they will be judged. Sometimes it's not about the secrecy of, this code, or I don't even know what it is. It's not about the secrets. It's not about spilling the tea. It's not about saying what, because if it was, I would be like, well, you know what, God? No. I'm not saying I'm part of this Illuminati thing. I am saying they are trying to get to me. But I got Jesus. I got my ancestors. They ain't gonna do nothing to me. So it is not about spilling the tea sometimes. It is not. Because if it was, they wouldn't be saying such things in their music. It is about being judged. It is about being kicked out of this, I think society is something else. So I highly recommend you guys to show people love, because they are also human. And if you are living with this thing, I don't want you to be ashamed of yourself. If you feel like you've been away from God, you've been pushing him away, you've been like you didn't have faith in him, that is why you are being chased by such things, that's okay. The first step for you to do is forgive yourself. Because you won't be able to allow God to live inside you if you don't even have peace. I think I've already said everything that I needed to say. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. And like I said, I don't even know why I'm filming this video, but I just felt like I had to spit it out. Because I don't know, man. I just, yeah. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. I'm not gonna ask you to. I'm not gonna do all that thing. I'm not gonna do it. It's up to you if you subscribe, if you wanna like, if you wanna comment, if there's anything that helped you and you wanna say it. If you need clarification, you'll be the one to decide. It's not up to me. Like I said, I don't know why I'm filming this video. So I'm not expecting any subscribers. I'm not expecting any likes. I'm not expecting any comments. Maybe it's just a video. Only God knows. I will see you guys in my next video, I guess. Bye.